Jet 24 Action News is your local election headquarters. The 2020 primary election is drawing near. It happens tomorrow, of course, after being pushed back by the COVID-19 pandemic and now overshadowed by nationwide protesting. Samir Nefsi joins us in the newsroom with what one political analyst has to say about the ballot tomorrow. Samir?
Sean, good evening to you. That is right. Two major events really taking center stage during the 2020 primary election. Of course, one being the COVID-19 pandemic and the other being the riots. For one of the first times, if ever, the Pennsylvania primary election pushed back from April 28th to June 2nd due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
This year is a rare year that we don't have any problem moving a primary date or any type of an election date given the circumstances.
Political analyst Joe Morris saying local elections are notoriously hard to predict, mostly relying on the candidates' ability to get their people out to the polls.
When we're talking about local and state level elections, often what matters most is whether or not people get their most loyal supporters to the polls. So whether any of the other things matter a whole lot in the local elections, I tend to think they don't.
According to Erie County Clerk of Elections Doug Smith, 34,500 mail-in ballots were sent out with about 25,000 returned.
That we'll probably see more of these ballots than we'll see people at the polls. So in terms of our turnout,
he thinks there will be a healthy turnout at the polls. Smith saying he hopes that the weekend's unrest helps to play a factor in voter turnout on Tuesday.
And I hope that people use this, the events of the weekend as a motivator to come out and vote. You know, this is why we go to the polls. If you want change, vote for the change.
Now ballots are due back tomorrow, June 2nd by 8 p.m. The postmark does not count on that, so you're going to make sure you get that back in on time. Sean?
Samir Nefsi in the newsroom. Thanks, Samir. For all your election coverage, you can always turn to your local election headquarters online, yourerie.com.